morning. I think the best part, I do love, and I've been doing this for years, but I think it's one of the funniest things is like, I see so many streamers, male and female, who are like, all this prep work goes into like, perfect hair, perfect makeup, perfect clothes, and I'm just like, bedhead. We literally roll out of bed, feed the cats, make some coffee, eat some oatmeal, and jump on stream. It's the best way to play, kids. Best way to play. You just wake up and start gaming. I do need a haircut, though, for my, like, 6 strands of hair that are left. I joke. Alright, I need to bring the other mouse and keyboard over here. Alright, if she is finally going to lay down and calm down, I'm kind of waiting for Snow White to like lay down in her bed and chill out before I let Lucas in the house. Because she's been running around rampant. I'm trying to let Chris sleep in. We got another doctor's appointment today. Good morning. All right. I don't remember what the hell we were working on yesterday. I think we're just going to start. I might want to play around with building some structures today. Because I've explored the temple. And I know I can go back. Oh, wait. Why am I seeing... Okay, that was weird. There was something that popped up on the top left of the screen a couple of times. I wonder if it was, like network signal or something. Not what it is. It is planned to come to console when it is its full release, but that's a ways away. No one knows when. Many early access games do it this way. As an example, I'm also playing Enshrouded for the past few years in early access. That's coming to console when it comes out of early access. Voyages of Nera is another early access, what we're playing on a key from Treehouse Games. That's going to come to console when it's done. Although, the praise I will give Voyages of Nera is they have had controller support since day one. Like, tiny little team of nobodies, and they have controller support in their early access. And I'm looking at Hytale going, I like your game, guys, but come on now. Like, controller support's a pretty big deal in 2025. Chop chop. Naindar says, Ren's out here playing Geralt of Vox Vivia. Toss a cube to your Witcher. Oh, we could get down with that. Toss a cube to your Witcher as he blows up voxels. As he blows up voxels. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Oh, I got the crazy horse. What's up, buddy? Do you want a carrot? Oh! He says, fuck your carrot and fuck you. Wow. Alright. I guess, that'll be a long-term project. I don't know how to tame the horse yet. Alright, I gotta sort out inventory and other stuff this morning. Now that song's gonna be stuck in my head all morning. Let's maybe do some construction and play around with some stuff. Oh, Azure is kind of rare. Yeah, we're gonna hold on to that. I wish you could break things down. Because I'm getting like this crap loot that I don't need. And I hate just throwing things on the ground, man. If you don't think that I get immersed in my video games, Reggie, you ain't been following for very long. Like, you need to brush up on your facts a little bit. You could tell we could tell he's just a rage baiter who doesn't actually know the channel or know anything about the community or the games that I play or how I play my games. Exactly. Exactly, Chubbs. Who knows, Jensen? They have said it might come to console at some point. More information, Hytale.com. I don't work for them. I don't rep them. Only they know, and if you read their website, they do say that they plan on coming to console at some point after early access. Okay. Yeah, let's play around with the building stuff. Let's play around with this here a bit. I have got a whole bunch of blocks we can build. Oh, give me 2 seconds. I got an email that just came in. I gotta go check out really quick. All right. What can we do here? I kind of just want to play around with this and see what is available. All right, we have stone bricks, cobblestone half slab. I already have a stone. Let's make one of each of these so that I can see what they look like when we place them in the wild. Do some organization here. Okay. Cobblestone stairs. Half slabs. Beam. Roof. Wall. Alright, and this is using cobblestone. Alright, first I need a flat area. I really just want to see what these look like. So that's a big old block. That's the ornate block. Okay. Okay. And then here, one thing I will say from an early access standpoint, when I have a block in my hand and I run up to another block, right? It doesn't immediately show me the silhouette. What it shows me is there's a small little square grid. I don't know how well you guys can see it on stream. It'll show me like right there underneath me. It's gonna highlight that little square. It would be really awesome if the silhouette showed up immediately. If I hit the R button to rotate it, it will show the silhouette, but only after. I would love, from a quality of life perspective, if they just immediately, as soon as a block is going to snap to another block, or just anytime you have a block in your hand, I would love it if the silhouette would show up the moment that it is able to be placed on the ground. And that silhouette there should stay for a little longer. It only stays for a split second. Alright. This is going to be what, like... Those are half... Okay. Okay, so that's how I'm going to make floors, if I want to make floors. Okay, we also have... beams. How do the beams work? Oh, so they are not going to stack. Oh, they might stack. Hey, what happens if I place it right above? It floats. How the hell are these supposed to work then? Not quite sure how the beams are supposed to work. Oh, they will connect, but only if you do them... Only if you do them horizontally will they connect. Oh, no, hang on. They'll connect, but only to a full block, not a half block. I see. Okay, so they will connect, but they have to connect to a full. They won't connect to a half. They won't snap to a half block. Okay. Same thing here. This is, what is this, a wall? So these are all going to be the full heights, the full size. Okay. Okay. What else do we have? We have flat roof and an angled roof. I don't think I have... Oh, I see what it's doing. It will go over the top of a wall, so it hangs over the eaves, or it connects. That's weird. So on this one, it'll go to the side, but over here, it won't go to the side. It only goes on the top of that one. Maybe it's because I have the block on top of that. Okay. I do like how there's like some wood buried into the roofs there. Pues ese es mi trabajo, pollo rico. Mi trabajo literalmente es jugando videojuegos. Es el mejor trabajo del mundo. Alright, this is just like longer. So I guess it just depends how much of a slope I want. So those are the four rooftop types. You can have flat roof, half angle, long angle, or a really abrupt. I could dig it. All right. Okay. We're going to clear out a space and build a structure. I don't know what I'm going to build yet, but we're going to play around with building this morning. I need a shovel too, don't I? I haven't made a shovel yet, and there's a bunch of dirt over here I could clear out. Do it with the pickaxe, but oh, all right. That gives us a little bit of a. Let's clear it all the way down. That's a nice long stretch. We need to put a dirt in here. I keep hitting I for inventory, man. Tab is such a weird thing. Dirt. Go there. Cobblestone. Go there. Okay. Oh, and it even matched the texture. That's cool. Okay. We have a nice straight stretch here. No, I hit the wrong button. Gotta clean up the grass, man. Where's my lawn boy? Cut my grass for me. And as Allie would say, it's gotta be a strong, muscular, shirtless, sweaty yard boy. Alright. We have a nice, clean area to build with. Yeah, Prey. I'm a big fan of watching what they do with the adventurer mode, which is going to have like a storyline and quests and a narrative. I think that's pretty cool. I don't know that we can do I don't think you can redo keybinds yet, can you? Oh, I guess you can already redo keybinds. Might have to play around with that at some point. Is there an arachnophobia mode? I don't think so. All right, let me catch up on chat here real quick, guys. By the way, we got Hytale as an actual category today for the TikTok version of the stream, which is awesome. This is just a more complicated Minecraft. If you think so, sure. Your Instagram posts work. That's how I found you. Glad to finally catch a stream, says Zerzar. Nice. Am I streaming only on TikTok? Nope. I stream on YouTube, Twitch, Kick, and TikTok all at the same time. How do you rotate? You hit the R button. The R button rotates the blocks. Alice says you can mix those to make round arching roofs. I didn't see which ones you were talking about. I'll have to go back and check that here in a minute. Ken says, love your videos on Star Wars Republic. Thank you very much. This game does not have quests in it yet. Just rings. They are adding quests later. When you start the game, which we showed off yesterday, when you create your world, there is a mode called Adventure Mode, not available in early access. That's the mode that's going to have quests and narrative and all the RPG elements in it. This version is Explorer Mode, which does not have the RPG elements. Why don't I just play Minecraft? I already have played Minecraft. I've played lots of Minecraft with my brother and his son. This is not Minecraft. This is a completely different game. And if you're too stupid to understand that, that's a you problem, not me. I play lots of different games, many of them in the same category as other games. Gasp! I know, it's a crazy thing, right? Where we can have lots of different games that are similar to each other, but yet still stand apart and have different things that they offer to the consumer. Mind blown, right? I love Minecraft. Also really enjoy this game. Yeah, the modding scene is already crazy. It's pretty awesome. You want to know my thoughts on the game, all that good stuff? There's a review over on YouTube called My Early Thoughts on Hytale. Yeah, it's the same conversation. Is Forza like Gran Turismo? Nah, man, they both have cars, but they're completely different games. Thanks for this Twitch sub, Forecast Globe 4. I appreciate the support. I know, Thandar. It's really people don't understand what a variety streamer is.
But Unc doesn't play just one game. Unc doesn't play one game. Gramps doesn't play just one game all the time.
I know, Tainley, right? A variety streamer being a variety streamer, by the gods! Good morning, Allie. What's up? You want to know about Elder Scrolls Online or Skyrim? Go to my YouTube channel. I have a big Elder Scrolls Online playlist, a big Skyrim playlist, a big Fallout 76 playlist, a big Fallout 4 playlist, a big Starfield playlist. I play lots of Bethesda games. I think all Bethesda games are fun. Go watch those playlists to know more. We're not playing Elder Scrolls Online or Skyrim this morning. We're playing Hytale. So if you have questions pertaining to Hytale, awesome. Otherwise, go watch the playlists on YouTube. All right, back to it, everybody. You know what? I'm gonna sleep so we can get to daytime. I don't want to build at night. At least there's no like vampire bats yet. You may sleep starting at 9 p.m. All right, while I wait for that to happen, I'm gonna go grab another cup of coffee. All right. I don't know how many of all the things I'm gonna need. Oh, so I gotta wait a couple more minutes. Moss. I wonder if I can apply moss to walls. That's gonna be really interesting to see how that works. Like if I can put moss on a wall. Oh, I do wish we had an in-game timer because when it tells me you may sleep at 9 p.m. and it's like, what is 9 p.m.? It says, you know, X amount of game minutes still, and I have yet to see where I can check like what time of day it is anywhere in the game. There we go. Yay! Alright, I know I'm going to need a bunch of blocks, so let's start with that. Let's put this in here, and I'm going to need a bunch of stone bricks. I kind of think I want to build with the smooth. Let's start out with 50 of those and see. And let's just start. Now, I'm a little bit of a nut for symmetrical, so let's, if the walls are one thick, I'm gonna have to figure out how to make doors too. I didn't see doors. Alright, screw it. Let's just make a big old platform and we'll see what happens. 1, 2, 3, 4. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. That'll work. Yeah, I don't know about the tree there. So that's 18. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Let's just do 8 for now. Okay. I wonder, I'm not good enough to do this, but I wonder if you could hold down the right button and just move yourself backwards. We'll try that later. Yay! Alright, there's a basic structure. Let's go ahead and fill the rest of this in. Oh, shut up, horse. I'll figure out what to do with you later. You shut your big fat mouth. I don't know how many I need. I just saw somebody ask, why is this game so popular? It just released into early access, and like many early access games, it is going through what's known as a honeymoon phase right now, where everybody goes, ooh, new, shiny. Happens to also be fun. It's a familiar style of game for people who like these styles of games. As a result, lots of people are playing it. I believe it was the most played game on Twitch the other day. Something like, was it 2 million concurrents? I don't know, it's a lot. There's a lot of people playing this game right now. So far, it looks to be a smash hit, which is pretty cool for people who like these types of games. I know I will be talking to my brother about this game soon, because my brother and my nephew and I, because my nephew was obsessed with Minecraft when he was younger. I say younger, he's like 11 now, but when he was like 5 years old, that's all he wanted to spend his allowance money on was Minecraft stuff. Oops, we're out. So my brother and I went and got Minecraft copies, and we played a bunch of Minecraft with him. All those videos are on my YouTube channel, by the way. But we haven't played Minecraft together in about a year and a half, because we've been playing Lord of the Rings Online and other stuff together. And we were talking about potentially doing Minecraft again recently. And then this came into early access, and I have been mostly testing this. I mean, part of this is because it's my day job to look at lots of different games. But there's also the background of going, if I think this is good enough and fun enough to play together with my family, then I'll be getting copies for my brother and my nephew and my niece and my sister-in-law. And we will probably be doing some family sessions. So far, I'm very pleasantly surprised by the state of it in early access. It does feel very good for an early access. There's still a lot of stuff that's still work in progress, which are mostly appears to be like RPG elements and stuff, and of course all of the polish that they're going to be doing long term to turn this into a fully fleshed out game. I don't know that I would recommend this to my family right now since it's in early access, but it'll be very interesting to see where this is at by the end of the year. I don't know though. See, my nephew, because he's such a huge Minecraft nerd, I guarantee you my nephew would play this right now and think this is the absolute coolest thing ever. Because he doesn't need like all the features. He just loves building stuff. He loves exploring, breaking things down, figuring out how to build things, how to make the rails work, all that stuff. Whereas my sister-in-law is more of a, I need the thing to be finished before I want to play it. My brother's not a huge crafting survival fan, but he will play the games because he's playing them with his son and he gets to have fun with them. So that'll be something we talk about soon with them, because I'm going to be showing these videos off to them and being like, hey, what do you guys think? Yes or no? I do need to make a better pickaxe. I haven't found any iron though yet. Oh, you know what though? I didn't check. I didn't check to see if I could make a copper pickaxe and stuff. I bet I can. Let me go while I'm over here. I need 1, 2, 7. I need 7 more blocks. Oh no, I made the wrong one. Damn it! Whatever. I still need some more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I made the wrong style! I'll go check my pickaxe in just a second. Okay. Base platform is built. That's progress, kids. Oh! Shut it in my own face, damn it. Alright. Where would I make... Oh, I can make copper stuff. Here we go. Copper pickaxe. Copper hatchet. Okay, and get rid of... Well, I'll use it till I burn it up, I guess. Okay. Alright, that's that. Now I need to make a bunch of walls. But I'm going to have to go get some more cobblestone, because I'm out. You know what? I don't see doors in here. Alright, let me check up on chat here, guys. I wonder if you can craft a clock later on, says Taney. Tainley? That would be cool if you could. Yeah, CalXer on YouTube said the same thing. Expedition 33 playlist over on YouTube. I'm living in the spawn room. I don't see a reason to go anywhere at the moment. Although I am building a structure now, mostly just to try out the building system. If Minecraft was going to do anything about this game, they would have done it years ago. A lot of people don't understand. This game has already been in active development for like 7, 8 years now. It was originally developed as a Minecraft server. And it got so big and so popular that Riot Games bought, they paid for and purchased it from the developers for $25 million. And then Riot was working on it for about 4 years. And then Riot decided last year that they didn't want to continue it. And the original owners came back and made a bid, bought it back. And then decided that they didn't like anything that Riot had done. So they took it back to a build from several years ago, and that's what is released into early access, and they are now working on making this into something better. It's not... Minecraft's not going to do anything. If they were going to do it years ago. Because Riot would have... If they were going to sue somebody, they would have sued Riot Games, right? They're not going to sue an independent developer. That's not how this works. Firepaw coming in with a sub over on Twitch. Thank you so much for that. Ben wants to know if this game is actually good or am I going to get bored quickly? That's a you problem. If you have a problem of getting bored in video games, you should probably find a new hobby. Paint Warhammer figures. Make an independent movie. Travel the world. Find something that inspires you and makes you happy and makes you want to do it all the time. And if you're not having fun playing a video game, put the game down, touch some grass, do something different, play a different game. Not every game is going to resonate with you and be like, oh my god, I don't like Souls games. So I don't play Souls games because I know that I don't like Souls games. It's not that fucking difficult. Don't be a smooth brain. Get out of your mom's basement. Do different things. Try lots of stuff. It is a good way to do things, Alex Wallace. There are completely different mobs in this game. It has nothing to do with Minecraft. So just keep watching. You'll see all the differences. Allie says my whole family games included my mom, a family of geeks, which is awesome. Thander says, damn it, my Warhammer painting got me called out again. Blood for the blood god! Oh, I will 100% recite my script, bitch. Shut the fuck up, sit down. Life to the minimal 1211. You're in my channel. Shut the fuck up and sit down. Shut the fuck up and do I need to say it again? Shut the fuck up and sit down. Yes, Prim Boys, the modding support for this game is nuts off the top right now. It is pretty good, Vinny. As far as I'm aware, Rob Joe, I don't know how much Ali has explored compared to me, but like so far the map, it appears to be one giant map. I don't know if it's unlimited. I don't know. I haven't explored enough, so I can't answer that question. But when you start off, you have a circle, and then the further you explore, it starts expanding. So like I went a little bit north yesterday to the edge of the water and it expanded that. So I don't know if it's unlimited or if it's a set size. They might have information about that on their website. They do, Big O. Hytale.com is where you can go buy the game and download the game. So I'm not sure. I don't know about world size. I don't know if it's an unlimited thing. I think Ali said yesterday it's a world seed, which I believe means it's like a set size. I don't know that it's unlimited. Is it going to come to console? Excuse me. Check. Baldo says it is infinite. So I don't know. Like I said, I don't know. I just don't know, guys, because I just started playing this. I haven't followed along the development. I just got interested in this a couple months back, actually. But I don't know enough about it to, give you tons of detailed answers. Ali says it's massive. Each new landmass seems to be a new biome. Nice. Sure, if that's what you think, Emil, if you think this is a Minecraft ripoff, if that's what you think, that's okay. It's okay. 1 + 1 is 3. I know. Yeah, 1 + 1 is 3. You're a good little boy. That's a good boy. Yeah, it's a Minecraft ripoff. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Who's a good boy? Who's a good boy? Yeah. All right, I'm done with chat, guys. I gotta get back to playing the game. I'll catch up with you guys in a few minutes. I gotta figure out how to make doors. I wonder if that's gonna be with like wood, because I didn't see any like stone doors. Simple wooden door. Signs! Dude, I was asking about signs the other day to put down in the mines so that I could help myself with directions. Yay! I found out where I can make signs. Alright, I know I have some other... Dude, I'm gonna have to sort my chests out. I'm gonna have to make different chests now for different things. Because I am getting overwhelmed with resources now. I guess I don't have any other wood at the moment. Other wood types. I know the other day when I was looking... Where did I put... I could have sworn I had... You know what? I bet I used it when I created the new tools. I bet I used up the tree trunks that I had. That's why I don't see them in my inventory. Let's go cut down some trees. I want to try a different type of tree to see. Because I know the birch had like different types of... it had different patterns. So, because it was a light wood compared to a hardwood. So let's go over here and try to find a birch tree. I don't want to cut one of the ones down by my house because I like my foraged foliage. Foraged foliage. Those are all hard. Oh, here's one. Give me all that wood. All right. Back we go. And an auto run. Give me an auto run, Hytale, please. I would love an auto run plus controller support. Because having to hold down the shift key with my left pinky is driving me nuts. Or, you know what I probably could do is I probably toggle it. I think there's a setting, actually. Let's do toggle. Ah, that's much better. That'll save my pinky. All right, what kind of doors can... Oh, that is softwood. What is that? Oh, that's aspen. That's different. This is a totally different... I gotta go find a birch tree, guys. Because birch had, like, weird patterns and stuff, and that's what I really want to see. I don't want to... So I guess the birches have green leaves. Here's some over here. Oh, that toggle just saved my life. Alright. I want to cut down the ones away from my house. Here, let's do one of these. I do love the music in this game. Hey, there's some sheep. I bet we could... Ooh, some chickens! I see a chicken! We're not ready for animal husbandry, guys. That'll be later. Animal husbandry comes later. I do have a horse captured, but only because I gotta... Yeah, I'll figure animal husbandry out later. I do love this song. Okay. There we go. Yeah, see, this has, like, ornate stuff. Yeah, but the doors are still just, like, crude doors. Crude sign. That's a square sign. That's another round sign. Okay, so there's some similarities. So this is going to be for, like, ornate fencing. Okay. Fuck, I don't know what kind of door I should make. Because they all show up as crude doors. I wonder if... Aha, I bet this is it right here. I bet if I make a furniture workbench, I might be able to make... Let's see what happens when I place this. I'm very curious if I can make like different types of doors with the furniture workbench. Question is, where do I put it?
I don't have any space.
Yeah, I do, right there. Oops. Oh, we have. I can make. Oh wow, redwood planks. I haven't found those. Hardwood planks, which I haven't made those. Oh, there's all sorts of shit in here. Okay, beds. Oh, dude, I am gonna lose myself in the housing system in this game. Oh, this is so fucking cool. Oh, wow. Yeah, I'm gonna lose myself in this. This right here is gonna suck my soul. Cauldrons. There we go. Earth Temple Door. I need iron ingots to make that. So there are specialty doors you can make. Furniture. Oh, here's Halloween decorations. A snowman. Fuck yeah. Now we're cooking with gas. Okay, well, that sounds like I'm probably going to need a carpentry bench. Or do I need to get to rank 2 of the builder's workbench? I don't see a carpentry. Salvager. I bet this right here, guys, this is probably what allows me to break things down. I was saying earlier, I wonder if there's a way to break stuff down in this game. There's a salvager's workbench right here. I need iron ingots, though. Okay, I'm not gonna lie, guys. Like, I liked this game before. Like, I was already having fun with this. When I built this structure right here, this furniture workbench, that took my excitement of this from, like, you know, it's early access, it's fun. Um, Now that I'm looking at this, like, I'm gonna ignore the, you know, run around the world, harvest trees, blow up mine nodes, all that stuff. That's survival game. Like, we've played hundreds of them. This right here is my bread and butter. Like, I could lose hundreds of hours building cool structures. Like when we did our big Dune Awakening build, that was so much fun. We've done a ton of building in Enshrouded. Like this right here, for me personally, this is leaps and bounds beyond what, you know, I don't really enjoy. Like, I've played a lot of Minecraft with my brother. I don't enjoy the building in Minecraft as much because it's not as, like, this is all laid out in a way that is really appealing to me because it shows me what all this stuff, I can see in advance what I'm working towards. Oh yeah, exactly, Chubbs. This is super dangerous. Jules says, I thought this was a Minecraft copy at first, and then the more I've seen of it, I realize it's really extremely unique. Primboy says, it's already super deep and it isn't even out yet. It might look the same as Minecraft visually, but that's just a visual choice. Ali says, for early access, it is a very solid version. Yeah, this is me super excited, because now that I'm getting all my crafting hubs built, and I'm going, okay, so, like, I like this too, like, where you could take the different types of wood and be like, okay, so this type of wood gives me these types of fences. But then I put this in, I get different types of fences, and then I put this type of wood in, and I get even different types of fences and different types of building structures and everything else. So, yeah, I'm loving the crafting. This is gonna get clipped out. I'm loving the crafting and building for sure. That's really good stuff right here. Okay, I got totally sidetracked because when I opened this up and went, so max tier reach. I have not seen a carpentry bench, everybody. So, like, as an example, this says I need redwood planks, hardwood planks. How do I make planks? Because yeah, I'm gonna have to figure out how to make planks. I don't know how to do that yet. Somebody says try putting the wood into the builders. I haven't seen. Were there planks in here and I just didn't see it? Oh, they're right fucking there. Thank you, John. I was thinking that when you put it in here, I was only ever looking at this stuff. I wasn't ever looking at the fact that you can actually just do planks. I was only ever looking at, like, the roofs and floors and doors and everything else. Okay. All right. Okay. All right. Well, I'm going to have to make a decision now on, I think we'll make a simple wooden door. That's oak log. I like the idea of a simple wooden door. Let's just start with that. I can make one of them. We'll see what it looks like. Let me catch up on chat a little bit more here. In creative, there are also entity tools and terrain edits. Oh, that's cool. Prem says it also has a magic system, which I haven't got around to yet. I saw somebody doing a TikTok about that last night, saying that there was a magic system, and I didn't realize that. That's even makes it even cooler. Chickens. We got a local KFC, says Al. I know, right? No, I totally want some KFC, damn it. I hope so, because I really want controller support illusions. Where are the mobs? Out in the world. We've already seen probably... Matter of fact, there's a tab. Where's it at? Right here. Look at all this. Like, these are just the ones I've uncovered. Like, there are lots of... So you collect memories. I don't think I can see the full tab right now. But there's all these different categories for the different types of animals. And I don't remember how many... It was that when we were at the temple yesterday. When we went to the temple, it showed me all the categories. And there was, I think, a couple dozen of categories. And then in each category, there's dozens of animals and mob. So there's all sorts of animal types. I'm not out exploring right now. I'm building. So if you want to see animals and wildlife and combat and all that stuff, you can go to YouTube and watch the playlist or the VODs from the past couple of streams. This is my third stream of playing this game. So today we're focusing on, testing out the building and stuff because I haven't really done any of that yet. I was just gathering materials and learning how to play the game over the first couple of streams, and now we're actually here learning how to do building and stuff. I'm loving it so far, Legacy. I have no idea how many tiers there are. How do you finish this game? I don't know that this has a finish. I don't know how it works. And they haven't released the adventure mode yet, which is going to have a narrative storyline as well. Alright, let me go out here and place the door. Is it nighttime? Can I sleep? I gotta wait a little bit. The problem with the door is I don't know how big it is. Yeah, I wonder if I can do 2 doors side by side. Let me go grab another door. I would rather have double doors. And I want to wait for daytime before I do any placement. Tux's TV says I wouldn't buy this game right now because it's in early access. Most stuff is buggy and the water physics are ass. So we're going to dispel those bullshit claims immediately. We are 3 streams deep at this point. I have not encountered a single bug in the game. Not a single bug. On top of which, the water physics are awesome. Like, we were actually... Let me see if I can find them really quick. There might be some over here, especially the lighting. Over here, I don't know if it's going to show it at this water source, because when we went north the other day, yeah, there's a little... Yeah, this one doesn't have any lighting in it. We'll have to go find one. We were at one yesterday that had a bunch of underwater, like, plants with these really cool VFX, and it was all glowing, and it was really awesome looking. That's just a normal waterway. I'd have to go back and find them when we were looking, but it's in yesterday's stream. So, yeah, those are bullshit claims. Absolute bullshit claims. We haven't found a single bug yet, at all. And when you do, there's a bug report button down there on the bottom right, because it's early access. There might be bugs. Duh. That's what an early access is. The tard is strong in that one, kids. Sure, G Billy, it's an off-brand Minecraft. If that's your reality, then you're welcome to it, buddy. 1 and 1 is 3. 1 and 1 is 3. 100% G Billy. 100%. You bet. Yay, we're sleeping. Hey, I think it automatically slept on the bed. That was interesting. I was standing there and it just like started sleeping. All right, I have to figure out what's the center of this. I think I built it 18 wide. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Right? One, two, three, four. Yeah, I can't count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, I think I placed it. Damn it. All right, I got to do one more to the left. Here. Oops, wrong tool. Come here. Okay, that should be centered. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right, that is centered. So now we have doors. So now I need to build some stairs. Oh, and they open up together instead of one at a time. I fucking love it. Thank you very much for that. How cool is that shit? Firepaw says, hey, Renfail, this game looks really good. I'm definitely going to play it when it comes out. Yeah, it's... If you're not into early access games, by all means, wait for it to come out. I'm totally content with my purchase. I bought the Cursed Forged edition, which was like $43 or something, which was the highest option they sold. Happy with my investment. I've already gotten my money's worth after 3 streams, 100%. Like, because we've done 3 streams and several videos, a couple of viral short content over on like Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube. Like, I've already got my money's worth in terms of, you know, content creation. And I'm having a great time. Hell of a lot of fun for me. I know, Allie. Some people are just fucking like the tard, man. The tard is strong with some people. Is there a third-person mode? There is. You just hit the V button. Lots of streamers are playing this game in third person. I don't like third person. I prefer first person. But you can totally do third person. You can control how the camera works, all that stuff. It's just this click of a button. Bloop, 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 bloop. JK says, Ren, this game has the color blue in it. It's a flight sim because the color blue is in it. So this is just a clone of Flight Sim. This game has a bow in it, just like Horizon Zero Dawn, so this is a Horizon clone. Far Too Hectic says, I also have the Lord of the Cats cup. Fuck yeah, man. My wife got me this last year. We have a bunch of cats, so... That's an awesome cup. Allie says, I didn't know I had third person. Yeah, just hit the V button. I remember they showed third person off a lot when they were doing like the previews, because I remember watching like this, because you can, you know, a lot of people prefer the combat in they prefer, like, I don't like third person really. I mean, if you give me the option, I'm always going to go first person. Okay, I'm going to take a quick break, everybody. I got to go outside, stretch my eyes, touch some grass. I'm going to be back in a few minutes. We're going to continue onwards. If the stream drops for any reason, sometimes we have internet hiccups because I live in the backwoods. I will be back. I've got about another hour, and so before I have to head out for a doctor's appointment with Chris. Hang on, my brother just sent me something before I head out. Oh, he's showing me Witcher 3 screenshots because he's still in his Witcher 3 playthrough. That's awesome. He's like, I made a samurai Witcher. Alright. Take 5, everybody. Touch some grass. Do some jumping jacks. Get off your fat asses. Let's go. All right. What's up, Blue? Good morning. Chubb says back to work, unfortunately. Somebody said, how much is Hytale paying me? How much is Hypixel paying me to stream this ass game? So the funny thing about being paid as a content creator and streamer is that I am federally obligated to disclose if I am being compensated in any way, shape, or form. If you don't know what that looks like, you can head over to the post that went out this morning on Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, etc., which is from Awakened Realms for Tainted Grail. That game in particular, I have been provided with keys to play, and we have keys that we're giving away when we go play that game. We also gave away some keys in the Christmas streams. So if you aren't aware of how that works, if I am being compensated, I will say something like in the title, it'll say, you know, key provided by, sponsored by, etc., courtesy of, depending on what type of partnership we have with the company in question. Because since I am a United States-based content creator and streamer, I have to adhere to federal regulations for disclosure of information when I have been sponsored by a company. So when you come to my stream and accuse me of being paid by a company, you're a fucking idiot because you don't fucking know anything and you don't know what the fuck you're talking about because that's how sponsorships work. I get paid to play games where you're stuck in your mom's basement. I win. I still get paid to play though because I make advertising revenue. I get subscriptions on Twitch. I get memberships on YouTube. We get bits, cheers, all that other stuff. People on TikTok do things like the diamonds and all the other stuff. It's the best job in the world. Sucks to be you. Not humble? No, the fuck I am not. I have nothing to be humble about. What do I have to be humble for? I worked my ass off to get where I am. Be proud of your accomplishments, kids. Don't ever let someone tell you that you shouldn't be proud of your accomplishments. Flex that shit all over the fucking place. If you worked hard and you earned something and you're reaping the benefits and rewards of your hard work, fucking flex that shit all over the place in everybody's face. Make it rain. Boom! Alright. I gotta finish building this structure, but I think we have to go tear down some more, I need some more cobblestone. Oh, finally broke that pickaxe, which is fine. We're going to hold on to that because eventually I'll be able to fix it, I think. Man, every time I listen to the music, like I love all the tracks they've got in this game so far. I don't know if they have a team that did the composition or a single composer, but it's super chill. Really enjoy it. give me enough to get started on this. Oh, mossy cobblestone. I wonder what that... Does that just do simple old... Oh no, it does mossy. Oh, I'm gonna have to find some more of that. Because you can actually do mossy, like, rooftops. Oh no, it just does normal rooftops. Never mind. But it does mossy half slabs, which you can do for floors. Okay. All right, I need walls. I better go count. Let's go see how many I need. What I don't know is, are the walls 2 high or 1 high? You know what I mean? Because this door looks like it might be 2 high. Kind of like me right now. So I don't know if it's 2 blocks high or 1 block high. Anyway, I need 8, 16, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, and another 4. I need 28. I need 60. Right? Let's make them all. Okay. Let's go see how these work. Oh, you know what I forgot? I'm also going to need windows. All right. Yeah, so see, these are only 1 high. How do those work when they're stacked? That looks funky. I'm not a fan of that look at all. I was hoping it would go... Okay, whatever. I'm going to need way more than that. So let me tear this down, because I'll want to do windows if we're doing it this way. Oops. Did they just disappear? Did we just encounter our first bug, everybody? I'm pretty sure that my 60 walls just disappeared. That would be my first bug, everybody. Oh, no. Yeah. Oh, you know what I did? Maybe I made stone bricks instead, because I see 60 stone bricks. I think I made stone bricks instead of walls. Never mind. It's not a bug. User error. What was that about? Too high. Funny thing is, I have not medicated this morning, but it's called leftovers. I still need stone bricks for other projects, so it's... That is some funny shit, though. I want to go over here and mine somewhere where nobody's going to see. Hang on, I got another message from my brother. No, I did not. That's something different. Oh, you know how many binoculars I made in Dune Awakening, Allie? I don't want to talk about how many binoculars I made in Dune Awakening. Somebody said this is giving Naruto vibes. Hang on. I gotta check something here. I need a bigger desk. That's what we're gonna have to migrate to this year, is a bigger desk, everybody. I got 2 mice and keyboard here. It's not enough space. Thanks for that, Sam Gibber Bridges. Appreciate it. Dun, 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 dun. What is... Hold on, what is this? Hold up. Is this granite or something? Marble? Oh, fuck yeah. I mean, cobblestone is cool and all, but can I make a marble walled house? Like, foundation out of stone and then make the rest of it out of marble? Oh, I'm gonna be a big fan of this. We're getting fancy pants. Gonna build it out of marble. Only trailer trash builds out of block. We're fancy. We use marble. No, it's horrible. That's why I'm streaming it. I fucking hate this game. It's the worst thing I've ever played in my life, and I only stream things because I'm miserable. I love being miserable because I'm an incel that lives in my mom's basement, and I hate the world, and I hate everybody in it, and I don't want anybody else to be happy, and so I only do the things in life that make me feel like shit. Isn't that what you wanted to hear, Reeve? Isn't that what you wanted to hear? The fuck out of here. Am I having fun? Jesus.
Is it any good? What are you doing playing a game and having fun when you're doing it? Yeah, that's not how you're supposed to do it. You're supposed to say everything sucks. You're supposed to make a video about how the game is slop and it's garbage and how the company's just trying to make a buck off of me. And you're supposed to go to Reddit and tell everybody how the game sucks and how no one should buy it. And it's just a clone, man. What the fuck, man?
You realize how stupid those people sound when they make that type of content on YouTube? I'll make fun of that shit every day of the week. Almost a full stack. Okay, how do I mark? You know what? I'm just going to keep going until I break my pickaxe. Screw it. Oh, that's as high as I can go. Nothing like the sound of a pickaxe in the morning, kids. Almost sounds as good as when I'm drilling your mom. Ba-dum-tis. Oh, I wonder if I can... No, it's too far away. We're about to break this, pickaxe. some point, I'm going to have to go search out some iron ore, though, because I'm going to want to figure out how to make that, what was it called? The disassembler? It was the... I'll have to go back and see what it was called, but I think it allows me to break down objects into materials, which is going to be a pretty big deal. And also, I can't make repair kits until I find iron ore. Sun is getting high up. Master got me working. Master gonna set me free. All right, we're done. Back to the house we go. Oh, there's another marble structure right there. I'll catch up on chat when we get back to the house, everybody. I'm busy. I'm mining. I got shit to do. We're about to go see what all this marble makes. Oh, you be quiet, horsey. I'll figure out what to do with you later. Shut up, you stay in your pen. Alright, what can I make with marble? Oh, yeah, all sorts of... Oh, hello. Dude, there's all sorts of stuff you can make with marble. Well, I'm happy with the wooden doors I have right now. I am curious about the marble cobble wall, though. Let me make a full stack of those. Alright, make sure. Marble cobble wall. Craft 100. Okay. Alright. I've got those in hand. Let me go check up on chat. I could probably carve myself a house out of the rock formation. That was a big, big chunk of marble for sure, Allie. It is a cool game, Mish. I'm quite enjoying it. JK says it might have been somebody's house and Ren was destroying it. Oops. Is this pre-recorded or are you just an NPC? You're new here? Sit down, shut up. I don't read chat non-stop. I play the game. We read chat a little bit. We go back to playing the game. We read chat. That's how this works. So sit down, shut up, take a seat, enjoy the show, and every once in a while read chat. The Salvager, that's the one I'm thinking of, Allie. Yep. Breaks through the wall and a whole bunch of people in their lounge looking at him. Man, what happened? Yeah, illusions. I think that's one of the things right now is Hytale right now is new. So it's, everybody's looking at it because it's new. I mean, it's the most streamed game on Twitch. Was it yesterday? Had like almost 500,000 people watching / streaming. It was pretty intense. Far Too Hectic says, thanks for showing us this game, Ren. It looks great. I'm having a great time with it so far. Yep. Daniel T says the game looks so good so far. Competition is always good, exactly, Juan, because it inspires and it makes new ideas happen. It's a great thing to have. Yep, there's tons of servers you can go play on, or you could do what I'm doing and start your own server. Mark Chance says the caves under the Marble Mountain have tons of iron ore. Oh, there's caves down there? Okay, I will definitely have to go back there and check that out, Mark Chance. Thank you for that tip. JK's like, but Ren, he's the most important person in his mom's basement. Yeah, the modding system in this game is pretty nuts. I've already done Return to Moria. We did Return to Moria on a key from North Beach Games just before Christmas. We played for a little bit. Shout out to North Beach for throwing me a key for Return to Moria. So if you want to watch that playlist and that playthrough, you can go over to my YouTube channel and check it out. I don't have time to do another Expedition 33 playthrough right now. We're doing lots of other things. Allie says, oh my god, iron ore in the cave. Let's go. Logging into the game right now. Yeah, I'm going to have to go check that out later. Of course, now I got to remember where I found that marble to begin with. I'm just going to hang tight in the bed and let it sleep because I don't like building at night. Can you take over some of the structures where mobs spawn? I don't know. I haven't tried. This afternoon, we will be back with Skyrim again, everybody. We're going to try to wrap that playthrough up ASAP. Because as soon as I finish up the Skyrim playthrough, we're going to be jumping over and doing a second playthrough of Tainted Grail with the expansion pack that just launched. Awakened Realms finally got their DLC codes for the Xbox version of the game, so they sent me those over at the beginning of the week. And we have a giveaway code that we're going to be giving away for the Xbox version of the game. We already did a giveaway for the PC version of Tainted Grail, which happened over the Christmas season. So that'll be fun. Probably within the next week or so, we'll be starting that. It depends on how much longer it takes me to finish Skyrim. New memory collected void larva. Something just like popped up while I was sleeping. If you want my thoughts on Tainted Grail, you can go watch the review from last year's playthrough and the first playthrough playlist on YouTube. All right, let us see what this looks like. All right, marble. Ooh, the question is, how's the corner going to work? That did not do what I thought it was going to do. I'm going to have to probably manually rotate it. Okay, it did it. Okay, perfect. But you do have to manually turn. See, that's a quality of life thing that hopefully they will add at some point, is the ability for the game to detect automatically what it's supposed to do at the corner. Because right now you have to manually rotate it to the proper position, otherwise it won't put a corner piece in place. Say that 5 times fast. Oh! Okay, let me go see about some type of window right now. Can I do any cool windows with the marble? There are, but I think I want to use wooden windows since we want to match doors that I built. All right, let's do 1, 2, all right. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's do 6. That ought to be enough to give me something. Oh, I need some stairs too. Okay, 1, 2. Oh, because of the way I built these. Why won't it let me place those? It says red. Huh. I wonder why you can't place a window on top of a wall. But you can place it on top of a block. That's an interesting... Yeah, I didn't see a like a wall with a window hole. Let me go check the marble structures really quick. Yeah, I'm not sure about that one. Because the way it's acting is like... Yeah, I don't think... I'm thinking that's the case, Lukey. I'm thinking that you have to make like a block. Right, I think the walls are acting like balcony rails, which feels really weird. Hmm. It's almost like you have to put blocks around the base, and then the walls, you know what I mean? Like it would be blocks all around. So what I did is I just assumed that because we could do the walls, I think what we would probably be meant to do is put blocks all around the base, like as the first row of walls, and then put the wall on top of the block, which is gonna look kind of funky though. That is weird. Try to place 2 walls and put the window in between. I mean, we could try that. I don't think that's gonna work because it's acting like a. But I mean, we could try it. Here, let's just for the purposes of like, I think this is what you're suggesting, and try to place the window in between. Yeah, see, it's just showing red. So I'm betting what it is you can't put a window on top of a wall. It would be a window on top of a block. Yeah, I'm gonna have to put a block on the bottom. But the problem is the block. So here, to explain why I won't be able to do that, I'll have to tear the whole wall down because here, let me go make one of these really quick. Because I don't have any wall pieces made yet. Or not wall pieces, sorry. I don't have any I don't have any of these bricks in place. Let's just make one of these just to test this. So if I put this here, see, it pushes it all the way out. I'm pretty sure I can place the window on top of that. Yep. So see, that is what you're supposed to do. So what I'm gonna have to do is I'm gonna have to pull down all of those walls, put these blocks as the base all the way around, and then put the wall on top of the block, essentially. Which is not the way that I would like to do it. That definitely is something that needs a little bit of work. Because one thing I'm going to tell you I don't like right now is the fact that this right here, we've got a ledge now. There's going to be a ledge on the outside of the window, whereas before the ledge would only be... Okay, see how narrow the ledge is? If we were able to build on top of the wall structure, our ledge would be, you know, like 3 inches wide. Whereas here it's going to be like 12 inches wide because I have to put it in the middle of a block. So this is definitely like an early access. It works great, but it needs some polish. And obviously this is something where we can look at and provide feedback to the team and be like, hey, it might be better if this gets refined a little bit. Because I would love to be able to place you know what? I'm just thinking out loud right now. I wonder if what they're doing is they're expecting the walls to be for interior spaces, and the blocks are meant to be like exterior walls. Because I'm looking at this the way they've done this, and it almost feels to me like these thin walls are interior walls that you could use to do interior hallways and stuff, and the blocks, which are these, are meant to be used for the exterior walls that go all around the place, because they're not letting the windows be placed on top of these right here, because I think these are probably being meant to be interior. Or someone just said Google says you should be able to put them on the wall. Maybe it's a bug, I don't know. But yeah, interesting. It's all good. Like, that's what we're here to do, is figure out how all this works and figure out how to make a cool structure. Yeah, I mean, use them as a guardrail for backing. I think what I'm going to do for now is I'm going to I have a, you know what? I'm going to do something really quick. I wonder if we can glitch build like in No Man's Sky. So since I've placed this, I wonder if I can pull this out and replace it with a wall, or if it's going to destroy the window the moment that this comes. Yeah, the moment it goes away, the window comes down too. All right, never mind. I was like, what if we can glitch build and like pull it out and it'll stay in place? It does not stay in place. Oh, okay. Well, I'm gonna have to go make a new pickaxe, otherwise we're gonna be here forever tearing down these walls. Alright, well at least I learned the limitation on how those work. I need to make a new chest, I think. Actually, you know what? I can make a bigger chest, I think. Where's it at? Actually, what was it? We could make specialty chests, I think. Hold up. Hardwood, darkwood. Do I have any darkwood? What's the difference between... Oh, that requires iron ingots, that's why. Okay, never mind. Okay, so I can't do that right now. Let me place this right here, and we're gonna start putting all these building materials in here for now. The ones I'm gonna use anyway. Okay. Alright, I need to make a new pickaxe. We can also put the old. Okay. Alright, we gotta go tear all those down now. One thing I will appreciate of like Enshrouded is the ability to like just, instead of having to tear them down with your pickaxe, you can just like break it all down like with a click of a button. But it's a different building system, so just a nice thing to look at and compare to and say, you know, I really appreciate the building system in Enshrouded. Dune Awakening has a pretty good building system as well, although they are still continuing to refine it. Okay. Okay, put that in here. How did I make 200 marble cobble walls? Jesus. I may have been a little overzealous when I did that. Oops, come here. I want to make ornate. Oh, I better grab the windows too. Close those. Oops, put it in the wrong place. Okay, that gets us that. Now I can place my windows. Which I want to do one in here. Put a couple here. Oh, I'm out. I need 2, 4. I need 6 more windows. Assuming I have the hardwood to do that, I may have to go cut down some more trees. Wait, where did I? I'm an idiot. Herpaderper. Windows. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Back here, Jesus, I gotta figure out placement here because it's... What if we did like a row of 4, which would be... We come in the door and we have 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I can dig it. Wait, did I misplace those? No, we're good. That's centered. Okay. Love it. All right, now let's go get... How am I liking it? Early thoughts video is up on YouTube. Got published yesterday. There's also a short out on Instagram, TikTok, all the socials. You can check those videos out at your leisure and get my early thoughts on the game so far. All right, now I'm going to check this because I don't know what kind of a roof I'll be able to... Here's the other question. Can I place a roof on top of a wall? Shit, I should check that before I do a whole bunch of these. I have some roof pieces that I made earlier. Let's check to see if I can make a roof on top of a wall. Because if you can't, I'm willing to bet that those are for sure just... if you can't place a roof on top of those structures, then they are definitely... Damn it. I'm an idiot. I keep pulling things in the wrong area. Herpin derpin. I'm willing to bet that you just can't place anything on top of these. They're just meant to be interiors. So here's where we placed that. Can I put... Okay, you can put a roof on top of it. Exactly like so. Alright, how does that look from the outside? I think I can live with that. How does it work when I want to do... Oh, wait, it's not... Oh, there it goes. Hold up. How does it work if I want to place one of these? Oh, it's treating that... There it goes. Oh, so it's centered. Okay. Hang on, or it does like a weird thing right there because it's like acting as like eaves. But it's gonna connect. Dude, that'll look dope if I do that. And have like a peaked roof with like eaves coming down all around the edge. The question is, what's it gonna look like on the outside edge? I'm gonna leave that in place for now. We're gonna run around here, and this is a test structure in any case, so. Oh, I did the thing that I'm not supposed to do. Come here. Shut up, horsey. You're fine. You've been watered and fed. Out! God damn it! This placement stuff needs some work. Ah! What's up, Belnoff? Come on now. There we go. Okay. Get over there. Okay. Okay, now I need more of these right here, which I think I need to pull this down so I can see what it is. Wait, does it tell me? No. I have to actually break it. That's a cobblestone roof. That's like the medium one. Make sure I have cobblestone. Put that over here. I don't need it. Let me get rid of all this. Get rid of all this so I don't get confused here. Stone brick, I'm not going to need. that. I'm gonna need that. I'm gonna have to go mine some cobblestone, I think. Ooh, can I make mossy cobblestone? No, it just turns into cobblestone roof, period. Alright. Let me just go test this out really quick. Alright, so it looked like I could do an eaves, so let's try this again. And then I can connect it again? No. Now it's not wanting to do it. I wonder if I have to... Oh, hold on. There it is. I have to place it down on the next. Oh, that's dope. Okay, okay. So, essentially, I gotta place it here on the next structure down. Oh, that's cool. However, it's gonna block off my windows, isn't it? It was a lot cooler before. I don't think I'm gonna like that if it's gonna block the windows out like that. Never mind. It's gonna overhang too much. So, if I wanted to do this the way I'm looking at it now, yeah, exactly, Chubbs. I would need to push the wall up one more and then do the overhang, which I'm totally okay with doing. I think for the purposes of making a really cool build. Yeah, we definitely need to. So I'll need to break all the walls down again. Oh no, I don't. I can build one more wall on top of this. Hold up. No, actually, I don't know that. Hold up. I don't know if it's gonna stack on top of the windows. Shit, I gotta pay attention to the time too, guys. I am getting so wrapped up. Oh, I'm good. I'm good. We've got a doctor's appointment today. Chris has to go back to the doctor this morning. Alright, are these going to stack on top of the windows? That's a better question. Oh, you son of a bitch. I do wish they did it. This needs a little bit of polish. This part right here definitely could use a little bit of polish. Can I stack it on top of the windows? Yes, I can. Alright, perfect. Alright, this will work. This is going to work. This is going to work. Man, I wonder if it's going to be easier if I jump up on top of here. Okay. This is making my vertigo freak out a little bit. Ow! Ow! God damn it! Make this work, damn it. Alright, and then I probably got to put, yeah, open the doors. Okay, now, let's see what this looks like. Let's start with the two doorways here first. Okay. So, 1, 2, Actually, I probably should have done it here first. R. All right, that's acceptable. That is acceptable. Yeah, because we can come in and we can still see out the window. Oh, fuck yeah. All right, cool. Now, yeah, now we just... Okay, the question is, am I going to be able to have a true peak, or did I not build it wide enough? Because I didn't know how the rooftops were going to work. So what's going to be interesting is when I build up from the other side, am I going to be able to have a true peak, or are we going to have a flat place in the middle? Because of course, you know, we don't know if it's going to be symmetrical or not. The R button rotates. What I don't know is what it's going to look like on the sides, though, because here's the thing, like this right here, like what does this look like over here? In between, like what does that look like? Am I just filling it with like a wooden wall, I'm assuming? And are there triangle pieces to fit the wooden wall? I don't know the answers to these questions yet. But I do know I need a shitload more cobblestone. Because those are all cobblestone roofs. And I'm going to need a bunch more wood, because I'm going to have to make like some sort of wood walls for this backside to cover that. And then on the interior, we'll end up making like a loft upstairs. So I don't know exactly how that's going to work yet, though. Do a vented roof. There might be a peak. Yeah, I haven't looked enough deep into that to see. But we are going to need a boatload more cobblestone and wood. Because I need more oak wood. And I need a boatload more cobblestone to make the rooftops. Excuse me. Very cool stuff. Very cool stuff. Tom Fuller says, are there different types of walls? Yes, but no, excuse me. There are not different types of walls. There are blocks and then there are walls. There are different types of blocks, but only one type of wall that I've seen so far. JK says Dune has a pretty good building system unless you pull out a critical piece and the whole thing explodes. I think they did fix that though, JK. Oh yeah, you did a follow-up to that with the replace system, right? Right. I don't think you can make half walls yet. Cypher just coming in for a 10 stream streak over on Twitch. Thank you so much for that, Cypher. Dune does already have a formula based on Conan Exiles, correct? Well, cool, everybody. I have to head out. Chris has a doctor's appointment we have to go to, so I got to go get ready for that. I'll be back this afternoon for more Skyrim. We're going to be wrapping up the Anniversary Edition here pretty quick because I got to go over to Tainted Grail. We're going to be playing that soon since we have the DLC finally code for the Xbox. Cypher says, glad my Instagram brought you to my way. Well, I'm glad you feel that way, Cypher. I appreciate the support and the viewership. Around what time, says Chubbs? You know, I usually do my afternoon streams around 3 p.m. Central, but sometimes it just depends on how I'm feeling. Sometimes I start about 1 o'clock, but usually it's around 3 to 4 p.m. is when I come back and do the second stream. Usually. Occasionally it's earlier. We'll be doing some more Hytale probably the next week, everybody. If this is your first time tuning in, the way I usually do early access when they launch, I'll go pretty hard for about a week, and then we're off to other things. But it does depend on viewership, so if you like what you're seeing here, keep tuning in, because that's how it continues to stay in my rotation. I am a variety streamer, variety content creator. We're live on YouTube, Twitch, Kick, and TikTok. Everything in between happens on YouTube, so get over there. But as always, I'm always happy to play things that the audience is loving, even if it's beyond the point that I would normally play it. So tune in for more. Thank you, JK. I appreciate the well wishes. I'll have an update soonish. We're supposed to, like I said, she had a second. For those of you who are in the know, she had a second ultrasound yesterday just for a second opinion. Confirmed the first one, and so we go back to see her general doctor today and see what he says, but I think he's going to refer to a specialist. So I'll have more information over on YouTube later today after we have our doctor's visit, so stay tuned for that, but thank you for the well wishes. I'll see you guys this afternoon for Skyrim. Until then, see you over on YouTube. Have a great rest of your day. Thanks for hanging out this morning, everybody. Thanks for the Twitch subs, YouTube memberships, and all that other stuff.